Hey everyone, welcome to another one of my War Hits videos. Today we're facing Untamed MF'in Misfits in Undead Horde Wars. Or as I like to call it, the Chill Out War. I mean, with all the power creep these days, the skeleton minions don't really make that much difference. So nobody has any huge advantage. You just put your best against their best and hope the tile gods are, on your side. Now, some of you may have noticed that I didn't put out a war video last week. And the reason was kind of twofold. First, I was away on vacation with family and friends. And second, I've been working on this exciting little project that I really can't wait to show you all. Those of you who are part of the ENP Offers Discord server already know a little bit about it. And the rest of the world will see it soon enough. I was actually wondering if I should hold off on this week's war hits as well, and just get that other thing out the door first. But truth be told, I kind of missed doing this. And I missed hanging out with you guys too. So yeah, here we are. Stay tuned for more updates on that exciting little project. And for now, let's continue the show with the war hits. Okay, so the enemy is doing uncoordinated tanks, kind of bringing the best they got, which gives me options to play with. So for Flag 1, I decided to go against this team. I love bringing Tuna Sarnia against Salome, because she's an S1 wizard, so her talents can dispel Salome's nasty buff. But then they also have a taunter. Talk about killing two birds with one stone. So I'm bringing 3 green and 2 blues for the 3-2 stack. Freya to slow down the enemy and cleanse us, Brosif for his growth, which will be useful against the cat and Sharif, even Tool Hell if this battle drags out. Plus, him being a veggie, he'll constantly spawn fiends/mega fiends and keep chipping at the enemy non-stop. Glass Richard, because he can bypass the taunt, so a backup in case the tiles don't dispel. And finally, Laurent for some protection, but mainly to counter the health on Cat Revive. Hao and Salome will be our tile practice heroes, and if I can get the greens going, it'll be a battle of attrition, and that will favor us more than them. So, let's go! Alright, we're at Flag 2, and I'm choosing another interesting target. They have the dreaded Cat Faffer as tank, and the Veggie to cause some general trouble. Then there's the Blue Ghost guy, who does weird things and I know is a pain at top level wars. So let's see if he causes trouble for us. Now, I usually bring 3 in anti-tank color, but this tank is not going to die easily, and he's fast. Plus he cuts mana, so changing tactics here. I'm going to target the Veggie and Toon Aerial instead. I can bring a Fox to counter the healing, and a Dispeller to deal with Veggie counterattack, plus Ragrim to deal with the Fiends. So Ragrim for heal, Fiend removal, and growth in case this drags out, and Song and Song for family benefits, and the blue for Riverfang to dispel and cut down healing with his passive. Sour Sting for Wither mainly, but being a fighter, he can revive once or twice. We're going to send tiles to Ariel and Bart and hope to get the greens charged first. That way we'll have growth and defense down first. Or hope to get blue tiles under Bart so as to quickly dispatch him. Think we got a good team here, so let's hope the tile gods are still with us. Okay, Flag 3, 2 Veggies and a Cat, plus Toon Hell Tank and Bubo as flank. Now I like Bubo for Titans, but he's slow, and in this format, that means he's tile practice. So I was going to bring 3 yellows, but switch to 3 purples instead, because we can send more tiles towards him and not be worried than sending towards Toon Hell. Bringing the demon Zonda as healer, and she resists beans, so bonus. Then Toon Hell of my own to silence them and jack up my tile stats. Costume Aramis, backup healer. Veggie Elsbeth, cause why not? Why should Bay get to cause mayhem and not us, right? And then Yellow Sharif, cause he can dodge and is a badass. So let's see if we get screwed over tiles in this one. We got fresh energy, and last night's thunderstorms had me a bit worried as we lost power. But we're back up and running now, so let's finish this. This is a strong team and a bit of a challenge. I want to bring 3 blues, but Mitsuko's blue reflect will be a problem. So I'm bringing Stylish Sartana. 1 for her Dispel, and 2, she can ward off Veggie Fiends for a while. Toon Ariel and Toon Thorm can resist ailments, plus they're the next best blues I got. Hrothgar is my next strong blue, and his mana cut can be useful if the Slowpoke ever gets to fire. I could have brought 2 greens instead of purples, because the blue guy can give us a ghost lane, but Mitsuko does extra against green, so it would be a double whammy with blue reflect. Given the power gap, it all depends if we can get tiles in the right places, and with a Veggie, it's also about how quickly we can get those. Ah well, let's give it a try. Well, we didn't get a break with Dan Crab reviving every single time. Had no choice but to flee to prevent him from bringing back everyone. That way it's a simple clean now instead of a full-on battle. Moving on, Hedepharis tank, and her blind is annoying, hoping that the 3 strong greens can get some tiles under her and take her out before she does any damage. Either that or we get red tiles and get Hathor's ailment immunity going. Bringing Hathor into single healer against a veggie is a risk, but I don't have good healers in red. Which is why Stylish Elk, who can self-heal, and the cat Thafra's Revive will maybe save the day. Starting to feel that the tile gods vanished in last night's thunderstorms, so let's see how this goes. Okay, well, someone go offer a sacrifice to the tile gods or something, because they are definitely not happy. We lost to one Hedepharis tank, so logic says avoid another, but hearts say this time we'll get lucky. So 3 greens and bringing my own Hede as a backup healer. Godfrey has the worst win record. The guy loses every single match he ever goes in. Maybe like once or at max 2 times, he has come out victorious. I don't know. What's up with him? Do you ever feel like you have unlucky heroes? No matter what you try or what the situation may be, they always end up losing? If so, drop a comment. Okay, so 3 greens. Godfrey with his Mega Minion and Fighter Revive may prove lucky this time. His Mega Minion cleanses safely, so will be handy against the blind and demons. Magistine to remove the buffs and provide Slime Minion protection. And Hede to provide backup heal and my own blind. I have a feeling we'll get all yellow tiles, so let's find out.